Honorable Michael Okyere Baafi, MP for Juaben South, ranking member on trade, industry and tourism at Tennessee, former deputy trade minister. Honorable Isaac Boamah Nyarko, lawyer at Tennessee, on the Minuya Precopendian chain. Yidifiasem on the Tennessee, Fia, Mrasibujani, and deputy ranking member on energy committee. Where the Fatchame, Mamin Ko, Mebraho, on a name Ryan Awudah, na Yenfia Awudah experience in the Kakra. Na yendi fi nkomo kakra akrama mun set camera microphone so no mami hey birthday man wa mo no I train the microphone no right honorable good evening
ya dokuna o
bibi aboko de
alhamdulillah
ya ma awoda paso
ami
yesre nyame ahoden nyame nkwama o ma omu maso nye den chen watamfo no mpegya nduru ba bi opeso
amen
right na experience rate say
o ndra de na eboko na me ofie throughout the day na enwere me go school me
o birthday na san go school
many day o me cook me lectures nje no me go school me pon lecture na enwere be 10 na me name nu aboama e ko trance e got and the young boy never twice.
So never twice.
There be or no such now over me at twice. And I know I am transit.
Right,
Amen. That's the part.
One here, Wabrabum. Otherwise, the Boamah Nyarko lawyer, Memoajo.
Yaminia,
Bibi Aboko, dear.
Yamina Dumbuno,
no matter say you.
Yamina Dum, Bibi Aboko.
Modi birthday, Nana.
Oh, here, Papa.
My friend, who proved or one to do.
But me, Jina, if you do, I may wish my big brother, my senior brother, a very good friend.
Of course.
Honorable Michael Okyere Baafi. Now, Dapa.
Amen.
Nyankopon Onshan.
Amen.
Honorable Baafi, meaning is share. Watcher, but on cherry watcher in fear crani, but watcher or door. In fact, time now more Ghana Revenue Authority, last board that was constituted, he had come in as a member of the board, Oba GRA board, because of no experience and the background. He was made the chairman of the finance committee of GRA board.
Okay. Now,
actually, within the space of time under Honorable Jugati ne Abredo Jumadena Awoye in the a minister of finance ne budget to be with the revenue performance. Now Okade Ghana Revenue Authority exceeded their revenue budget targets for the year 2024. We cannot say this without bringing Honorable Okyere Baafi in it. About the House of Parliament and so on. He is a big brother and a friend to everybody. Therefore, here now, Parliament, first time as year, a lot of us, almost everybody at the back bench, we salute him, we recognize him. On the Casa Utuye for Okyere Kwana, Yebe Fada, Yebe Boyenebra, Parliament, Oma Yenenia Onyato 20 on such a special day. I want to salute him.
Thank you very much, my brother.
I'm so grateful for Parliament.
That's chairman paying no ana. Right, my main chance free Honorable Michael Okyere Baafi ho na Adumaya Mampayin John Dramani Mama appointee COP Christian Tete Yewunu say new IGP. Nyame aduma ni da kwan say da watchna on beso any in. Dr. Akuffo Dampare what the ne de abawiye eto say who say
amagiri say I mean ne nam wiem sa you know but who say Ere Akuffo Dampare ne wo se nipa ye bia waye ansa na meto aso no me se de bia me ye no me di kan chia atifo nyina
okay
na me chia adwumayen penifo na masanso chia Juaben mahene da se bena na kwakubo atia otoso ensa akra nkwaso na masanso chia omo anyame ehira omo na omo nyeska de bia nwuma Akuffo dia de bia me tran radio so me chia omo sasa omo nti na Akuffo dia fo nya adwumaye
okay
anka de bia edua NDC for so mo mfani pa bia mo go adwuma nyina yi ye nhia safo na adwuma nkoso Akuffo dia fo nti me chia mo nyina maka ne se na me ka ne se Yewura Akuffo Dampare waye na adwuma omampani na Akuffo ado efa no so omeye IGP na de wo se nipa yi bia waye megide se Ghana police yamfa hwe nkaina visibility, police visibility, first time in the history of this country. I who say unam baby abun police for unam habu say police for bri wo ho barriers be bri wo kromo ntia macron phone to display who say police dino you know you can say baby visibility and no starting from Effia our position police ni ye our package police ni ye ama police na be akono the dan wom intade omo share say the police for omo nya akande de adwuma we need be kind so wa bon homodin de nipa ye onipa be ye bi wa me ni nyina me gidi say ne wa ye no ye manamo na onipa bia wo ye adwuma say me ene mete ha na edu me bi na me Ghana Free Zones Authority chief executive officer na no onama na utima yore de otiwa won say Nkofo osi obawo sa akwafi mo da bi edu ba bi fi ho ebi kwa hu Ghana Free Zones Authority staff bi ko hu obetwam oncha odi binya na hwe edu ba bi be deputy minister for trade enu so wie adwuma de fi ho see your parliament yes serve as ranking member on trade enu so fi ho enche bia be dua ebe che kakra ebe che
no conditions permanent
and you know me hu ne say an person na make adia me intimate to me we say that I don't stand to be corrected be making intimate to me we say that and say me Kofi Baafi me elections me lusu and as me ni hope you as a leader na me time oni pa obesi manan Atumpan nyamane parame e be to be that me politics na me ye no me nya politics amaka chem say me I'm a typical politician me sua politics no me sua ne se buku mu adia me sua fi honorable Dambotwe.
Okay.
It may be a politician of conviction. We believe we say politics no dear we are convicted to do but what I say?
Yeah.
Me kabe say enunti say unni wa ubeto adwuma so. Onipa na to adwuma so man support with the man support. Isan say enya wonko na nyame ball so obeti bibi. Nti net me MP. Me bompa ya senya ko ba me say ntobe da. Say me ni obi we ne. Either be collection me lusu anasa me nkobi na obi say obi abisi manan enu ntimi hu npa ko na yaka npa ko ne freme go me muano nyama ne parebe
okay
position bi enu wa permanent into wo ho ene a hu ne say ochena ebia na oni ho na oni ho a oni obeba ho no boa no man to aso no nye saa so na yen MPP for ayewo mashebedwam the minority caucus I free mighty minority no yen ye say yepe in the history of Ghana politics ye need to be katu ye hu say ye be say President Mahama or succeed ye pe need to be katu ye hu ye ni hu adwumbone
okay
enso ye trans man nya diompe si ye ni hu adwumbone ye pe say o succeed ya enche say be ka fa che ye ni nyina ye akasem say we be twem gake ye ni nyina akasem say ene ye vetini pa 2 or vetini pa 3 vetting committee no minua amene no wamba shiri minua I the boy my lawyer
yeah
or no name say ya constitutive committee no yen ye leadership fi ho a the slaughter ya your committee no ye wampe honorable Patrick Boamah pedo or member of the committee there can no mpeni for tio enti obi a obeba ho bia so no kokoko bi so obi question ewo say e bia phone pa ko so be minister for energy or ko as a subject matter rep
okay
enti yen MPP for me ko as a subject matter rep on trade ene ye vetting ye se ochra ye be veti honorable Kujuta Blakwa enti yakacha ye subject matter reps no
right obi o nim dia wo be nipa no a
honorable Abujinapo honorable Sapon Ampretwum honorable Mavis Nkasa Boadu se nyambo a ochra awia 2 mbe veti honorable Kujuta Blakwa enti bu parliament 12:30s na mo vetting room na yakacha wo wie enti no ye veti na kodo nyume 11 honorable Ampretwum honorable Mavis Nkasa Boadu and honorable Abujinapo wan da ofie omada ofie omo na omba be represent here bisa question omada cause ndu omo so omo za omo de ne ochena ti omada nyesa arete
yeah
na anwumre be 11 na omada no wo de honorable Kujuta Blakwa be gina osi ye vet no hwan na be vet no hwan ya
you got no plan
na Entino eno yesi enya na Ghana fo nyina obi ase ena mo kontokwa na na me se no obi anka see a protected democracy. What we did no enye de we protected democracy. Me be no twem keke na me kase na efra ho. Enti me ka be so say wo be bi na ene na ote ho. Ufiwa ubeba.
So appointment of Christian Tete Yewunu as
excellent guy, policeman. I've known him when he was superintendent of police, chief Supo.
Yeah.
And no minimum no obekos chief Supo.
I know who na che.
No, nabi me hu na na che e osuyane. Na me ata na me yedwuma as a branch manager e osuyane. Me dwan no nso no oye friend say district commander e osuyane. E ho na me ne father for. Me ne se sia mejo no amoyisi. That na mejo no amoyisi so lieutenant colonel.
Okay.
Na ene ya namfo e osuyane. And that time no. Nti ya namfo enti Christian Yewunu excellent. A very intelligent Krobo policeman. Unim na juma. Enti no on the juma no. Obeti en pepe se de Iro Dampa.
Da bia ye kan obetimi be wi akire se.
Onse ono no onse police no. Yesi uko police mo yesi omo nim police pa no. Eye omo a
objeja kwan ho no.
Da bia omo ma fa police structure no nyina.
Okay.
Why commander BAB. Omo nim police pa. Men come to us enako makoy comparison na kwase asem no me ka bi say kase obi afa police mu a Christian Yewunu is one of them. I'm telling you in confidence.
I bet my adwuma chain Dampare
Men ka so be adwuma se no say me Dampare abaye na adwuma ono so be bon mode say be ka frache obi aye adwuma wie and then me ni ho as deputy minister for the anything trade industry yeru asamsi ahine o say me boa no man succeed class me obo Ghana mpunto nyesa na oye enti megidi se ese efata se yeru Dampare obema yeru Yewunu support what be achieve the mandate His Excellency the President the Shen is a
right
enu hia pa na yeru Yewunu me I can vouch for him because I have known him from Sunyane me na nantia bi se ne as a matter of fact megidi se okọ retirement ka Akuffo dia megidi pa
okay
because minim ene bi sa kakra se adwuma no betia ye.
Right. But as I mean, Boamah lawyer ho quickly. Now your appointment of Christian Tete Yewunu as our new IGP.
Medasi pi Bonohene menjina kwenye dubium na memfanchi akese memfema etefu nyina Asaasepa woni mpanyimfo Juaben
Atumpan
odeboa oman Ghana na memfa inchi akese so memfema Effia man de bia meka Effia fo wona daroma ena yewo parliament a yeye edwuma ye de boa Ghana nso enti western region fo Takrade Sekendi Effia kwesimi team obibia oteyen or western region through the various media ye chiawon ye obibia good evening. President Mahama constitutionally chapter 15 article 200 201 202 or talk about the police service 202 or casa about the appointment of the IGP. Constitution is clear. Also, the president may appoint an inspector general of police in consultation with the Council of State. Meaning the power to appoint our president in him. It is a man opinion out of no wisdom or during the inspector general of police or what them time. Why you need you make dupia or said the Okoma will be babetriada. That is in the wisdom of His Excellency the President.
Okay.
But or said you pay attention to the police as an organization. And for police service, I want to be responsible for internal security. Inti Ghana for yenda da banbo ejuma. Police for winning. Inti se eshe police service time away establish a people there. A baby sound there. Where have we come from? The infamy. Honorable Bafika. Then when you talk about visibility, Rebecca de Ghana yaku in him. But inside the visibility, the baby out there, is the police service actually healthy? Police service, when you aje, ejuma Okyere Dampare obeye nana. Nipa noruko ti empede beka in same period that to do. But one thing that I know, that there, at some point in time, a lot of the police hierarchy were not happy and satisfied
with
the
Dampare.
Dampare. Musa now all money or set groups be or the one courageous so I come on powers even above that of the regional commanders and at times even divisional commanders or breeding a lot of indiscipline in the police service. Where the police as an organization or anything. Like time now in December up there would to IGP
107.3
Parliament set a committee was chaired by our friend Atachia, Honorable Atachia, Nimun and police deputy commissioner Obey Chair Nadrin and the Washer to Fuma. Now a lot of the police senior leadership they really had a buy-in of the main seminar now won't pay you no babeka but ni nature no ebeka the IGP Akuffo Dampare Obeyebi Manobotu Mwaya and Yakawaya no he tried to also be seen there or rally the police together infrastructure wise Dana we see we beautify in police headquarters anymore rest area for one hour for car TV or establishment of police TV channel. A good compliment.
Okay.
Now with the new IGP a lot is expected of him. I don't know him very personal, but I've read a lot about him. This is one time will be an IGP. Almost the senior hierarchy of the police are in unison. That you or Sefata. On a million, he's had extensive experience of policing. While district command, while divisional, while serve as operations, while head Accra Central Command. It's in our extensive experience in policing. All I pray in the onfa the minimum dino, onfa mebwa, onfa kroye, onfa brave police service. Now, baby Dampare Odisi no, onfa no onfa queen him na yenso. Yenkene de tete yohunu so be no.
Right, man. As my Honorable Michael Okyere Baafi, wanna quickly share 2025 budget. You know, answer the back the sector, trade and industry, tourism. No budget. No, who is saying?
You me that's be I think energy be very important. Makasa be or television be new radio stations, but from Bese and Ra. And then I said, you may BBC and I think the long and short of the issue is Yura Dr. Cassiel had to force into bracket MP Ujana Omanpeni and name Omanpeni to me so at the 2025 government of Ghana financial statements Ebetuga. Now I did Betuga and I said, yeah, Omanpeni Jumano. I was a common penny the big machine at the base human. So one penny and Timia Mentino or two no so on no race Casabs to a message human. The fair and ye. They be a mecase me. They are me pepper as a politician. One say Kenya a typical politician like that to lead the financial sector of the economy. In terms of by Nabaso. The confidence and how they or the kind idea or the kind budget no and now say or say composure or say didn't throw the or the akuma papa ni didn't throw no one say or kasa da fekwa and don't kasa no ma na ye ti onyina for minority no somehow a funny man na what daisy we carried away because say akwa no kan asem no otutu ni magum but Opie Cobontin now for financial with the now who I would say who wants 7 years up and I would be described budget way. Sir, financial statement. Any economic policy, Ira Dr. Cassiel Ato Force and into bracket MP. Obekayeno. West being the first word they say a 419 budget. Obekayeno. 2. A budget Eveno. Robin Peter to pay Paul. Budget. Now the third one. Even Wagadre and I say Coco the John budget. Coco the John budget.
Honorable Kunifo. Oh, the man Adamo.
A crocodile John budget. And do the one Yashi and Kaka. This budget is crocodile John budget. Budget. You know why?
Why do you say that?
Very simple. One say, me sure says what kind of budget that Miss Andra. I took time. I can document no. My kind and that's what I kind, Baba, Miss Abbey. Say who's document now the bar parliament and rano. When you expect about one and put to document the well. It was not well prepared. Obia unim finance and our own knowledge in economics. Obi who said document no when you catch it for internet. I am telling you, they make catch you say I'm speaking in confidence and I'm speaking without any fear of doubt. Say, me na make catch you. Say, in penifo ministry ho. Say omunim hore, budget omunim hore. 107. I'm telling you,
technocrats no,
they don't know anything about it. This budget was not written by technocrats. It's not propaganda one obey.
I don't know who say and yet.
Me, I was like working with the Ministry of Trade and Ministry of Finance. Ministry of Finance committee be a high profile committee to run the country. You know, not me a member of it, but either I was a vice chairman or a very important member of the committee. Me say 7 on 2 boards of ministry. So I asked them, me bisa omnyina be 3 or 4.
Some are aware of this budget.
No, they don't know anything about it.
Wow.
Budget no can go for an extra budget. Almost had extra budget. Because ushe numbers na and now ushe the way our allocated funds are. We don't say where are they going to get money to run this budget? Yeah. In the first place, okay, this clearly even tells me that there's a problem with the budget. Yeah, Ghana, IMF program this year. Unim. Yene IMF program na no. IMF for my strict orders, and we were so disciplined to the extent say, say we will not cut our quotes, we will not do any extensive work. You go beyond the budget. So what we decided to do as a country, they said we were very disciplined. Your target, any IMF for set no. Growth targets. IFS indicator your strength say to be quite no. Yes, set target say yes, EBITDA at least be 3.5%
for 2024.
Yes, any coin no. Yaku any man then they so say we're doing better. We're doing extremely well. So we have to revise the budget. You revise the budget about 4.1. You revise the budget about 4.1. We ended the year at 5.7.
GDP growth.
5.7 no. And Yera Mahama because ya mismanaged country no economy no to the extent that now the economy can be described as a crime scene. As an ICU situation. Economy IMF for my pass. Because one of the meetings I was part of it. My pass indicators no because we handed over. I was member of the transition team. You handed over a country naso, and that is why we know say we don't to just come for running budget to because the kind of numbers are almost including the IMF for
figures no more.
What to a country the growth rate 5.7 yes at a target we did a make internally set a target for the following year no we had a target of 8% achieve
okay for 2025
I was sure we were going to achieve it. Now we when a buying sign indicators strong one where Esam Bonenia dream Bonia would throw up so within Semunity. What will growth target the fee? Achieve 5.7 Abba
4%.
Now that you don't need even from 2 students in economics to tell you say there's a problem somewhere. What to be that? We are marketer. Now yama target of 10 yama last year production and yama target of let's say 10 series achieve 10 series target or target number now by middle of the year no one had 25 series now setting up or target for the following year I will say but who understand you
that means what dear kwechi
check kwechi and who know So clearly, you don't need any strong economists to tell you. A layman, anti-economics I say, and our finance I say, because there's something wrong somewhere. 2, TSMO.
Me too, pa.
Because what's the target way? Economy, a growth here. Yeah, numbers, your growth number, GDP growth, total growth numbers. Almost 1.1 trillion.
Yeah.
Now see we growth with also country area. You know the can first. What the can first? 7.3. Like I said, the can first. I can't. I say we are. Do you know that I am a former indication clearly? Said they were trying to almost to the back door. Almost try to negotiate. Renegotiate $3.2 billion loan. Renegotiate a loan. On this, on the back of this, the current agreement and new IMF4. IMF4 said no. MPP handed over an economy and they are strong. Indicators they just say, "I want to take genetic scabby
internally,"
and that's what we did. Ghana Revenue Authority generated so much money, and we're sure this year we're going to even do better than last year. Now, share numbers we you. Now we try kwechi. Now let me come to the critical issues.
Okay.
I hear me pa. Show. I'm not a campaign. We MPP. We had 3 press conferences. 3. Mensa. I catch up say. There be one na no say emission tax with emission. Okay, what they did and go for. Yeah, correct. Because ya passing law no. By ngiji to Ghana, ya passing laws with brewa for nyajuma.
And the emission tax be and why
Ropal. Ya passing law.
Yeah.
Ya what about ebrochi?
Dabi.
And the Ropal law say oh, in Colombia. Asam ma wacha ma asam de ne a
Dabi
say obi nam one of the child asam ma chia o twema kwa say asam de ne o ma wacha no man de ne a Dabi just be dwen ho am ntiase. So emission tax propaganda nti otimba parliament e be ka say emission tax e twem na ka for hail no ti de hu no etra me cho say no to kenne many professors too on back we e wo aligned to them somehow. Me say on terms as on say
emission tax
no they are tax no.
Yeah.
Withholding tax on lottery winning. Withholding tax on lottery winning, otherwise known as betting tax. But in the law, there are 2 taxes here. One way 2 taxes.
Yeah.
Back we are betting tax and back we are lottery winning. Withholding tax. Back we NLA for National Lottery Authority for ne. And back also gaming commission. 2 laws. But to do propaganda, Saturday no, I'm telling them. Oh, we make up on your who do we catch them. Minchaso. I got make asibia chrewa.
And then about Saturday no.
Excess sango phone edwuma no. Was Ochore's ano. Immediately we didn't even think about it. You PV chamber hono and na edwuma so. One so address it, former the Minister of Finance address issue. People even misunderstood him. Or say, we are going to abolish the withholding tax on lottery winnings, otherwise known as betting tax.
Yeah.
So now, in effect, the betting tax has not been abolished. That's the meaning. You can't betting tax be able.
Mantia guest boy see betting you
may say betting. Just don't be catches the chum anymore. Boy, and you know that yantiase.
But I'm not any bosses here.
And I make us say, or say, your chore one me air kaya or say, withholding taxes on lottery winning, otherwise known as betting tax. And that lottery winning, no, National Lottery Authority for the documents are bring. Say, to no man, and the lottery winning be told you.
Okay.
It was even withholding tax. Withholding tax, one kind of taxes and kasa. Now betting tax, no, I Ghana Revenue Authority for energy on behalf of government. Almost they want to just tax, no. I'm making us almost much. Now, see a tram one and tram we entiase. I'm saying, Saka, one country and for emission tax on there, and Kayaju may say, the same thing, Okawa.
Yeah.
But okay, before emission tax, Huntro, Nakes are more tax I am to come to chum.
I didn't know what the head is.
I didn't know what to be trouble. Now, entity for almost Simotia. It's a Janet one away. Almost Simotia. Do you know why? Because the wonders Ombetia and old to be. And you know, say we don't know whether the betting tax, you know, is still operating or operational or not. We don't know. Me, I've been in insurance for almost about 25 years.
Yeah.
Me one insurance business. Me, I'm one insurance business. Now, I'm telling you for a fact, Fida me insurance college, me join Juma insurance from 2003. I'm better than Juma insurance. I'm very business to you. Ye taxes on motor insurance da. Inye bi da. No mo timi twam. How you?
Third party
motor insurance tax bi so mo twam. O twa tax am. Tax bi no twam. Ohun nye hu. Karakra. Omo ni motor wana ni hu. Na bi obi a ono tax ni ho timi twam. Ono motor wana ni hu. Na bi you say come before chebe. Because I must say to you, in this country, as me know cases here, National Insurance Commission, there's nowhere I won't. Wow, and I say your tax exemption regimes, tax regime are you operating? You need to be for
component to be enemy
for motor insurance. Now, on can budget them say, motor insurance taxes. Now they are only going to impose taxes on non-motor insurance. I think on the almost set a record. For the first time, we are going to pay taxes on insurance business. It on mine be on the corner. I'm therefore you may trust near trunk of Mancofu. They hear also they also claim not in their 200-page documents manifesto. They say when they get access to government or when they become they come to power, and they become and they say import taxes on vehicles and equipment for agricultural purposes. Any be agricultural business. One country and found Wajai. Minyama me dey so yet dey so make possibility and the question ba hanyume. Now, ohwe sanga kaya makaya and yakra me tato. I say hear me pa about the fact say they have very bad intention for the young people of this country. When there's somebody jumaye say one Theo, they are freezing recruitment, net freeze, and they are also not going to do any replacements. Replacement na some replacement then they say what GR no ebia ya my clearance to recruit 10 people.
See 10
no ebia ya fani power but ya council can say bia any time in this car able to be afadipa any clearance but omo more than no ebi mo ko pension obi awu enti bia ya vacancy base about 10
tiemfa bi
shim and the clearance in the order tiedi shimke President Mama Ghana mrante de mbawa amreda President Mama so o say mo omo adwuma ne omo adwuma atra pa hwi o so atwam ope he we Ghana ni na so obufuo o so President Mama seven cancel in the budget one fan kan me na me kan ma no o so mpa mo ko sepo
but anyo no so na so oba bebie nyuma ma mabuna nya bia ye 24 hour economy
and be see motiafo o ntia se anwasemfo omo ye howasemfo omo ye motia cause nsenchene ko no mo ye de omo ye no su o wiase because omo pani obi a only tax on for tax in my tax motor insurance you need taxes down o say otwa mo say me say me da no they see wo baby no go for na ya di no
right me call honorable but quickly wo ka bibi wo ha ma me nka wo kakra say when to ntwa COVID-19 living no mu a mo be so ne nan mo ba ni mpie mfiri but mo ma ne koye won twam
na when I say mo ko ye ba ne koyo afa ni ye be estimate no next week eba you will start a debate next week near estimate near your preparation no afa ni ye be adwuma na kasa o and the also ye be ye tie won say when we ye nkofo a omo ye nkofo a omo believe in crocodile john
adada
omo ye say tusa ena omo for Ghana for omo twedi o omo twedi eko because see they were so me say at forcing who say o deep on is not or the confidence they deep on no who's o chantro o to be cast me so say hey hwe won asem ba ko member no femo and so na president Mahama I can say sinking fund or say I can $64,000 yeah and you what you be press conference record and you correct here me cry me call Peace FM me call UTV me call Joy FM me call Adum FM me call Asempa FM me ba ha me ko bi o bia ka say enye sinking fund kwan sinking fund o aban piano the person o use account or your accounts be pray
yeah
aban piano the person use and sinking fund na dem chiche mu ase sky yenya yes ye bia di beto a na da che ho che e aboy ho bra na momo ko no mu jaska 300 million etru sinking fund mu na ye ba ye no yes ye okay ye bia ska na ho no ye be di ana ye be boa oman ne eye du na mo ye be fund for front chain aye for the sinking fund by the same adwuma na be ye and yes adwuma no and ye di accounts ni nyina ma mo accounts aye woni nyina ndie o se wo de ye po sinking fund na be ka ya correct ground also be kan no awu
but say of various streams
I mean, so that's the point that, see clearly you know say intentions wo abam hwe exactly some years back the emra yera Kenneth nana yawo kuntun kurunkum ufuriata obekan budget na say the abosoka for eheli no say the Ghana for eheli no yes kaputa say the ye kind of crutch up
17 taxes no
we pushing now out pulling now down all the 17 we were so poised to develop Ghana with a very clean conscience and way but this is about I've not started well
okay
almost in throw it didn't me say what they are equal a year said then the jack
throw
until individual quite actually
I'm Bobo Masum
in Canada
Mami kono ba Isaac Boamah Nyarko lawyer quickly ma yenhwe budget no eto say hu ni say na fe yemra mo sector ba bia mo wo no na yenhwe say ye betuma nya growth e wo mo various sectors am so na committee am so e wo man yemra so dwafia 2025 budget
but I see Bonohene in fact most are menu opinion odi kan ken efa budget na Dr. Kisela to force on the parliament becheya or the constitutional requirement into urban na a lot of expectations so na Ghana for we need some the oba beche in sempa obema yakwo yini na ehwe nsem na ode be na banks are may read budget no time and again ma atomobo ma kan ni na esi. In fact, answer na budget never no. Now me study the past 5 years budget our best. And I'm inclined to believe Minya Asama or Canada. Then budget onye consistent with the normal partner abandon budget oti.
Okay.
And even there onye just about formatting, but even language and comparatives are and kwana offer that or respond to international issues because budget and yen can can to assure the international community investors donor partners obia oni di djuma wo Ghana hade no budget ni reader oko eti bibia beke bia no se ankama we nsido a wo signal na de boko no be chere response externally
yeah
Ghana had a year will be that the NDC. In that would dark which is some more budget to my find Ghana. NDC, where read the budget for Ghana had it.
I didn't throw budget.
We did acquire some more budget Numa. I am for finding Ghana $37 million for acquisition with your budget.
$37 million. I could be some of the trouble no mudi. Some
macroeconomic indicators in the acquisition. Or ye, I was CB, or ye see, I was CD. How can you, what other media PG can? O si there na economy or grow. Well, grow we possess as we speak. Another even last 2 days now, another than you receive government statistician.
2 days ago.
Another than you receive government statistician. Now, share data government statistician or the bay. Now I share them GDP growth, yen domestic international reserves. Ghana, this is the first time year 2 year run and economy yen international reserves otum oko 4 months of cover.
Okay.
Now I wanna read the 2025 budget, you know. Cover na da about 3 months.
Na le so send ya kwachiri kura.
The most can you. So be just try the wako. Hey,
107.
oh, 1.2 growth rate. 5.7. Ghana fu pembuntu wo pe juma. So why the American be freeze employment? Because the economy is being shrunk or resale or best economy. You see, them ya kawa hade de achebo na owa ni ebo na ade.
Tintin.
Enti Ghana fu no iye nyina akro ni yetim bi. You can fool all the people some of the time. You can fool some of the people all the time, but you can never fool all the people all the time. It was us, agenda 24-hour economy. To may read a budget under MPP. MPP can will be for the free SHS member. The very first year, free SHS, not them. Kiki. What's the day you back contract? Presidency say won't free SHS. Why then? Obeba. A read 2025 budget. There is nothing like 24-hour economy in the budget statement.
And also na trumpet ya ma
oh no ya call message 24-hour economy city wa hey President Mahama what do you say me na pede mi twa nyum ko be de man
obeso bo nyum Mahama
oh me da fu ada be a Baba dada biu
107.3
Jema darewa jejebia kukume hey
honorable
me say afie oh the whole bad the whole brutal yeah man kose we don't wish this economy bad oh yeah but speak the truth. No sit down and about when you be my was here. What's our bonochrono? O sit down Gina Hokache Ghana there a babetu a badly mismanaged economy. Economy a one of 4 months cover reserve. Economy what the inflation 54%, other by 23%. Economy oh no. It's basically budget now obeying and but let me take 1 or 2 areas or you be interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. SAB established Women's Bank on Tidema.
What 50 million seed money?
Now it may say over 50% of Ghana's population as we speak. Abayen population that would go the informal sector. It may say constitute over 55%. And them promise that you better bank it went to the core of the women. And I'm asking me fear. Answer the better I had to find money to support the market women in the fear. Now what pay loans are for wenfa. It's finally no so them answer me for miska kakra me wo na me dem I want as a grant to support. But I had more than 1,000 more. Maybe 200 or say 300 women. No, them were more than 3,000 women. I want support. It's the women development. You know, they say now you have allocated 51 million in terms of deposits in put on family because our ban in the Bank of Ghana you waive 400 million deposits. You know. Capital requirement in the find the beja. But 51 million no. Will be for that yet you were able to make available $269 million for gold board. Hey!
And you cry.
PMMC, why a gold for oil, Wambeja Abaniska. Yet, gold board na I found what the new regulations and no can hold back my Ashimuno. Abane to my commit $269 million.
107.5.
They were found what to one gold. Operation create,
Loot and share.
Right. But I say, otherwise, a boy, my young cop, baby, my hoarding one teacher. Honorable Michael Okyere Baafi, MP for New Juaben South, ranking member on trade, industry, tourism, while former deputy trade minister paying. Honorable, you have 2025 budget, you know. Budget to be a bit to me, Boamah Nyarko as on mine, etimi akonanim. Tourism, etimi a picture, I will my Ghana industries, etimi hoarding, netimi fanipa more. Ewo my Ghana mwana.
Yo me that's be answer me call me ka big can count. The mirror and the can. Show. NDC are buying a catcher Ghana for say. On be lean government. Sa lean government to come person better. And you want appointed 60 ministers. And on my other appointments. Sir, lean government, no, ultimately, what are they looking for? What would they want to achieve?
So, they cut down government expenditure.
Now, total government expenditure for Akuffo Dampare government for 12 months last year, total government expenditure was 250 billion. Budget government, President Akuffo Dampare, President of Parliament, say ye no from beginning of the year 50 billion.
Okay.
To all the sectors of the economy, education, roads, baby, total. Yeah, Musi and Yakuta, Nibabre. Yeah, government, no, very large and big. 250 billion. Till Abaya or say, oh no, offer why lean government in the history of Ghana, we say, bin Sida. Sanomoka. First 3 months, we are Mubui, and go see the end of the month. Why is it can Edibo? First 3 months from January to March ending, first quarter we. Why is it can Edibo mine? What budget Edibo mine?
I am MPP budget.
Neko for the budgets Edibo mine. Into music and something new. And the music and better tell D. I'm better tell the music from 1st April, Echo December. It's just 9 months, penno. Yeah, 12 months. Yes, 250 billion. Yeah, I could a large government. Oh, good like it one. For just 9 months, only I got 295 billion. Let me see that.
And this any panusa about the seneska.
I same way number say, do I for because I am for. Oh, I don't say some money cry.
For
when I'm see motia. Because the only how can a lean government echo about 290 billion 290 billion ofuzu kwache nkwa undi odman
78
ofuzu kwache kitwa yo nipa
waba bonti cheche
aboa yenye na yembesi na yana go from omgisi ya small boys yeti Ghana ha ya wori small boys. We have been in government before. We know what we and do not make say there.
And ofuzu kwache sika kra chain Women's Development Bank.
Mesi last year Fati Ministry of Information of total budget at the moment 10 million total budget. Research department. Doctor. First doctor everything. You know MPP. Doctor Spencer. I don't know. New research man no Akuffo Dampare. Create loot and share group no. Omonkwano research department 50 million. Research department kwao.
Atumpan.
Hey, ngofo na video wako no. Atumpan.
Na yanko trade ni.
One of the key policies of government. I expect a buying obetimi asomye no waka mu asem industrialization.
Okay.
Infidie adwuma e kana infidie adwuma ananya na
na infidie
adwuma me gidi say baby on man yedo no ewiase nyina eko sa direction no unu dey go for ko
dabi
ko infidie adwuma no na tibi fani ba bebre wadwuma mu meka last bi nya hala meka minim me se ko Tangier ko Morocco uduwa omo industrial city in front of Tangier. About 4 hours drive from the capital town of Morocco. Echo, a honor industries, a honor free zones war. More company back or Renault we car.
Yeah.
Renault for yet 1,500 vehicles a day. Oh, 1,500
every day, yeah.
Every day, 1,500 vehicles.
Wow.
They employ close to 60,000 workers. And they so motivate you, man. They can even produce more. So my point is that in the area of industrialization, a bambia or person cost with a nimno, and also the more. But do you know the interesting part? But the Muhammad didn't even mention anything through Casella to forcing budget on industrialization. One carry home.
But so the sector ministers remember.
You named one carry home. Second, because your kind and the Yano. Here go awesome. The idea me say one can once more enu here no. Cause second here na. And go say funding for 1D 1F. Na let we twam just we twa the policy of 1D 1F. Tio. Yeah ba no. You say country we can only grow only when we want to do things right. And all the key things that we want to do are other big economies. I mean, first world economies like America, Canada, Japan, China, Russia. I said, focus so much on industrialization.
Right.
In Ghana, but the Akuffo Dampare say, intentionally, we want to industrialize Ghana. How do we industrialize Ghana? Intentionally. We have to intentionally say, this is the path we want to go. And we have to bring a program called 1D 1F.
Yes, setting up factories.
As I'm talking to you now, we have done 160 in all. No, we have done almost 250, but 160 in operation. 169 factories
in operation.
Now, 169 companies, are both green and brown field businesses. A business started from scratch, and it be a order. But a person or diversify and I say or expand the operations. Some of the businesses be on ma where they are coming back. And this is for say and yama way incentives yama exemptions no 81 the one free twam hwe and Ghana one ka say obeti biaka so be edwuma ba be because most of the entrepreneurs now tending to become stock shareholders in businesses. They only trade in stocks.
Yeah.
Do you know why? Because most of them are in finance and risk management, we call them risk averse. They who are not risk freak. Into normal slow rates, taking risk. Into so koha na our 100 million cities are 100 million cities no or the core says here na at first the beer every week you borrow almost about 10 million 100 million
domestic
market no oko oduma obenya for so bebre. And why would I invest the money? So you need to motivate them before they will invest. People don't know that.
That's what this other
jurisdictions, I mean, say, big democracies, advanced countries. Mauritius. If you want to set up a business in Mauritius, that would do international and I say a global head office, Mauritius. One, they will give you office space. They will give you a lot of things.
That's holidays,
that's only baby. Ghana, 10 years, depending on what you do. But even the free zones, we give 10 years tax holiday. After 10 years, you only pay taxes of 15%. But when you go to Cote d'Ivoire and Benin, they will give you 10 years tax holiday. After 10 years, you pay 1%. So now, what I'm trying to establish is whether you like it or not, you have to motivate people to invest before they invest. That is why there's the need for incentives. 1D 1F, it is a private sector led initiative. Wow, our government facilitating. Aban say, Bonohene Baffour Awuah company, yeba on chai. Unya yanka be company so. Usika no so di ko shema be say. Aban say okay, ko bono, ko change no kromo change na kromo jape krom. Oko wa, ko bie adwuma no jape krom ana ba ko na wo ufisampa okofu akosampa ne fose David bufisam ha akosampa no Sumayin kro ufi Sumayin odu Sumayin kro
awonum kro no so ko
anu akosate business no o sate business no Sumayin kro it say ewe kra sika credit no yen aban yen ma tax holiday 5 years tax holiday into tax
sɛ be a ho be
how never scan shame na fank of hodwum ebio ekwan na call factory no nya ye aban through 1D1F no ye be yama on light ni ho a ye be transform amount sɛ be a obetinya light dey odwuma ebio aban sɛ bia won kasa wonni usika ode adwuma nto be ko bank akɔgye bosia bank bosia no interest ne so nti how adwen nti no ode kɔgye bosia no na interest no aban be fa half to for half. We are trying to motivate people to do business. And at the end of the day, no 1D1F. So far, employment stands at 169,000 people have worked to 1D1F. Unprecedented. 169,000
through 1D1F.
1D1F, both direct and indirect job placement.
And all car parties saying, "Obi,
ebi mo ha ma ya fun odwo mu say wo ye dwuma ewo ekuju su ye dwuma ho direct okwa dwuma bosom na bosom ye tu aka obu on so a oye dwuma ho but on te office ho me ntua neka on there no odua enema mom beto through that arrangement no on we the event outgrower schemes into no ebia ye pese ye ema blue skies ene ekuju so a ye wo outgrower schemes be omu do dia pineapples abrobe omdua kutuo omdua we e ha bebre nti wo koma koto sankofo no omdua no omo de no se omdua ama company no
e de fidi
and the company no omunya djuma company no company no emamu sika emamu seedlings omdua e bomb nti no company no is employing them indirectly in the total employment oka direct employment any indirect employment buma we have done over 160,000.
Baba cho ye Ghana ni atie nkomo na ye di ne pa o.
Enti saade we twam at this time. E twam. I won't be for be am be replace here. Note me say o 24-hour economy now o can. The 24-hour economy can only thrive on 1D1F an industry asa. It be nya hwebi o. And then orobo kujeta black about parliament no. O say passport office. How many Ghanaians would like to have passport?
That's what it is.
Tio Ghana for 30 million no emu ahin the person nya passport emu ahin omo person munya passport no ahin enu be 10% Ghanaians enu passport na passport be dey engofo omo bosom wo etu omo kan yie kwa no passport no ye stamp muda o first card one order kutwan into onya passport na dey giso obi a ohun say obehia passport no china and o pe passport into say one was it through passport office no
matter so from
maybe make 24-hour economy 24-hour economy tie me say passport office no dey be kwani was no after Goro boys be adwuma pa do you know why cause during the day no Goro boys be ha police for pam impanifo no ho ti mpa mo
na adwo
na enime no impanifo makoda no wana ho
boys
awurade Yesu kofo be connection say and I be say we connection mo santehene and connection mo Effia mahene me nada.
That means industries into mean grow.
What I'm trying to tell you is check the numbers are statistical service for the buy. Check it. GDP growth no. Here here my industry enkoma almost about 3. Check it. Check it. So where numbers are industry almost strength no na a travel on 1D1F. Now so what 1D1F the employee can say industry dia aban we ntimi nkase obejare ho tete ne flagship policy aban we dey ba I embedu ye nyina entiase ye 24-hour economy and I make say 24-hour economy no e fa na betimi ayadwuma pa industry
yeah
ko say me fa say finekwe aban say okay Toyota mo de VW mo kasa mbo ye Ghana ha nyina mo kasa tie every year be a Ghana you import 100,000 vehicles a year in Ghana every year. Out of 100,000 vehicles, 75 of them are over age vehicles, and used vehicles over age, and only about 25 and new vehicles. New vehicles go for the and through the establishment of car manufacturing assemblies, our basic SKD, basic semi knockdowns, any enhanced semi knockdowns. Boa Emma Ghana for to be car kakato. Nti aban say fi enekwe VW for amoye car e Ghana ha moye car Toyota Kia e say aban e beto mo nkwam car senkwa omunya car sa ape no Said every year no omo cars 1,000 omo ka so e 2,000.
Of course.
Omo 2,000 just on for the baby. Yes sir.
Yes.
Omo for the people why
because buy our home.
So I'm saying that the 24-hour economy no it can only strive on industry. So they cannot cancel 1D1F.
Okay.
An abomination. It's a crime. Say on back 1D1F. And a bio traffic. Abawi. Also the agribusiness ba. Me say I also win here pa trade one some. And Africa na yabe one through the African Continental Free Trade. African Continental Free Trade yabe one. And all the 55 African countries, 54 of them have signed the agreement. 49 are ratified agreement, It means that now you one. And it is not the biggest customs union in the world. First, that ACP, what's the meaning of that? It says we should take advantage of after and Kawasem. Hey, them dictator, maybe higher power. One can say, we are they serious? Because opposite or money, must show at America for say no. Moko support Russia. Abomination. President Mahama who support to coupist. People who are interested in coups. I
don't know of course what you say or support to Russia.
But that's what he's doing now. In go for Russia, no diagro. And it is a diplomatic breach.
Atumpan.
Ghana orientation. Russia and America if one turn him apart.
107.3.
Missing of woman international diplomacy. International diplomacy asia. Ankawo enkofo omoye ku Africa, Niger, Mali, and Burkina Faso. So now why downfall. You have not been able to condemn them.
What are you trying to say? So you cool or so
now I'm from the friend of Sahel Alliance. Sahel Alliance, no, I'm from Ghana, a democratic country. Sankofu we are from Sahel Alliance. So therefore, almost say ECOWAS for you, almost on the Omoniama. And a President Mahama appointed Bevrolati as Sahel Alliance coordinator. If I way, as some of our chairman, Dania,
Debbie,
and you know, say, appointed coordinator. Messi the Tio. And they have advertised their intentions that they want to fight America. Now, what is AGOA?
Yeah.
African Growth and Opportunity Act. So put the rebel America for their money and duty free, quota free. You have a market. More than 50 different products. You they call American market. It is supposed to end this year near Twaso. Now America for say they want to see whether they will stand it or not. Much say so be show you pa. You di agura. Now AGOA, Sky AGOA the brain through AGOA. Hey, when say Nike, Puma, and any maybe Bra show Ghana, or show high, you the cop butcher Belno, ye now Ghana, I do high, detail for a Omo Pango Ghana, a free zones and cliff. Nom de American market, duty free, quota free, through AGOA.
Okay.
Now the government is saying they are going to support Akuffo. Go for America for them, America for share and say let
me say support on the bay in ABC.
TBC, a game on pay, no more extend the AGOA pay in the form city. So trade is going to suffer, industry is going to suffer. So I'm not being so. Maybe my someone.
But as a quickly, my main call Honorable Isaac Boamah Nyarko, lawyer where deputy ranking member on energy. You hear budget no. A budget ebeboa ye energy sector. Okay, energy sector no a e won krabata bebre. But the ordinary Ghanaian person tie ye nkania sem ye betutu nkania because my man for ka say nkania ne betum more than 50%. Sa pepepe ne tie after say we ready budget no.
Yo meda CP
107.3
budget time na Mahama Shah say Obama State of the Nations address. E ka da wo de wa no don yura enwo. Into botum we boy na no aka bibia ope. Na emum no kwa ne be de say yeba na or the budget ne betugwa. And the budget has clearly exposed the Omampenyin John Dramani Mahama. Oni manoro na yanhwe ya or the Ghana yensa besifum. A mini opinion or can about trade and industry. Then na obotum wa koneni ma ogina yen
yeah,
which is the energy because the energy sector no will form another say you to me and to yenzama there means I mean at the crash. O mampenyi Mahama Jina Parliament catch and the of fixe Doomso 2016 to 2017. Then I exposing the onion because in that time Nana Doomso or it took Nana Dodanko Akuffo Nana Ban and I stabilize electricity generation in Ghana and I Doomso onyani baby pay. In fact, towards the tail end of your administration, yenya a little challenge in the energy sector, your friend Doomsie. But before I be feel no the problem in a ye if you Mahama Bay pay in a Doomso. In fact, when ya onyan take you over, the Minister for Energy or shall semi signal, do ye niska cry about to petrol 2 days.
Yeah.
It's Ghana for ye ready there be ko Doomso na. Yeni sika
yedi
adechi a yeso ani ne pe onokonye sika na odekoto fuel na yede fa ini. Now yenko into the budget. Akwa paragraph 253 of the budget o mayen indication there because of a cow our energy sector no, they are going to undertake an energy sector recovery program. Now the first indication how they call them energy sector ni there obeshe abakwan obefada obe privatize metering services in or the private sector participation or the beba the collection of the value chain of ECG. You see, MPP some time ago in line exactly challenges are near during the ECG for
107.3
can privatize the area. What one now too many PDS acquire baby out the what ye de Jessica na operation loot and share. What Boamah na PDS ija to hono. And one young Ben one can say privatization, ECG privatization, ECG.
I don't almost hear any pension.
Yes. And why aware them now? Osande what stay enclave company be. Enclave power.
Yeah.
Well, free zones. A one way full in terms of one way when they juma niska wotu to power. It will privatize them area of collection. And enclave power for na way the major to obeka chain President Mahama de a honum no osande waji about 99% of power was supply we need to know or a good testimony for us to privatize ECG metering services. All institutions and other CSUs our energy sector wa catch abane de the challenge in the energy sector no on your privatization no so problem no aba problem no where ECG or either power theft another metering non-reliance or the honum entino aba kwana or said the ECG ankasa as a body yeah empower one another yeah strength one you make sure say obi kwa to meter na se meter ni reading no or a problem you need to buy a modern meter and they may provide an efficient meter system obi kwa simplicity. It's why they were what they call for privatization because why when I join because Ghana former on mandate now mandate what they were exploit it what they were fast that was as na what the privatization what the film now from us as a minority nede ye pede what I said yeah ma wo ho kwan in there no china ma won privatize is because what they for them kwan do now what the even more problems what are bring Ghana that just opposes with the second area or IPP what's the what be call into IPP negotiations what be negotiate IPP
independent
power producers now we lower one fixed capacity charges them IPPC beside that one no ko fa one ba kuruma dey
take up pay
e kawa ya bon wo Ghana energy sector na wo bon ni sika den ni nyina it is as a result of negotiations with the independent power producers and His Excellency Nana Dankwa Akufo all attempt to speak to these IPPs to negotiate that one It's a take up eh. Nina na what the account what the ball Ghana football. Now our aquafa who problem and dabe to Ghana. In fact, one name and a 1 year or hon minty and our companies the went to 1 year. It is and that's it and one of negotiate now what Odama. They are the beneficiaries of that sector. And they were all waiting there, them are beba. Now we too wakono. So we are putting the pressure on them. Or so that will make sure that them independent power producers they renegotiate, we get a reduction in there so that Ghana energy sector able to be enyama the zaman wa Akuffo. Me would that time no ko ntima mumbo tew kakra. Another area okafa ho yeah this issue of Atumpan weighted average cost of gas.
WACO.
What can WACO?
Okay, WACO. Okay. Now,
WACO or yeah average means what they share the cost of gas. On the Ghana it depend a lot on gas. Now, them WACO now where you know what fat ne calculation here based on kwana ye for that yeto gas ye feed the energy sector. It's your Jubilee field time now what I say there will produce now gas what they might for free until 2022. And this Abana ENI was signing the most expensive gas in the whole world.
Contract.
The whole world contract in the whole world of over $11.
Atumpan.
In the when you take that man in Nigeria, gas are not yet to Nigeria. We were buying gas in Nigeria for just about $7. In a one ENI, walk negotiating for 11. And you know, say no catch and there, Mama catch your budget team there. They are going to increase the WACO price from 7.836 to 8.45.
What was
the cost of gas production? What do you consider? Now, what is its consequence on the energy sector? Not the electricity price and where then. But we are telling Ghanaians and they should back it on the wall. On CHP, after they have implemented this electricity price, and we are telling them that them
now you really have a say.
No. Now, sir, we need to protect the Ghanaian. Oh, yeah, now said that it is a policy now. So yeah, that is why we have the committee, and the energy committee would make sure that we hold government accountable to bring this thing. My for last one, they talked about subsidies. What's the will be remove subsidy on discounted industrial development tariff, DIDT.
And that's just saying
the DIDT, or yeah, subsidy now what them are. Companies are Western region ceramics companies,
Okay.
And they now flare gas na now it's
a politique.
Exactly.
Okay.
It's in what that them that I will be able boy company. Our company no ebe here the supply of gas. Na that wage man say eto them na we be discount the price of gas or damo. It push certain companies to go into the Western region to build up their businesses and the rest. Say man all Canada them support now what them are DIDT for ni na no aban us the way in safe industrialization Ghanaian. And this is the budget that His Excellency John Dramani Mahama or the Ghana for.
Right. Madam, Mami Foster Akasiema, Honorable Isaac Boamah Nyarko lawyer. God bless you for your time. MP for Effia constituency, deputy ranking member on energy. Avemia Amibrapayi, Honorable Okyere Baafi, MP for Juaben South, ranking member on trade, industry, tourism. Former deputy trade minister, Medase Nyame Enyokese.
Ministry Kabio.
Debbie, Obraso.
I mean, and Chia
Niankwe.
Chia, Madame Fo Bakubi. I have an Accra Benzo.
Okay.
And then Nawoda.
Okay.
I mean, insurance be free.
All right.
And me check for the food.
Right. My name's Opo so Chubia.
You chief ya for you now. You have a very good night.
107.3 Asaasepa.